What's up fellas, that's Mechanic Mo here, and today we have another review on another car, which is 2012 Porsche Panamera Turbo. This car has 500 horsepower and 516 torque. So now I'm going to show you the car outside. Inside the car, it has a really special spoiler, which is opening once you get the 16 miles per hour, and it's closing under the 16 miles per hour. About the interior, I can tell you this interior looks very nice, expensive and full of quality. The interior is made by a couple very expensive material, which is first coming Alcantara aluminum, wood and very good leather. To me, this from 2012 interior looks very cool. So we go to drive this car soon on the highway. So what I can tell you about this car. The car has a huge engine with V8 4.8 liters. It's really cool. It has twin turbo. What else? It has a 7-speed clutch transmission, which you call PDK. Porsche used this transmission in a lot of models of car, which is the Cayenne and even in 911. This car, like I said before, has 500 horsepower, and the Turbo S has 540 horsepower, which is different just in 40 horsepower. It doesn't make a big deal, but it is what it is. What I want to mention about this car is owned by a very good friend of mine. It's actually, he's like it's a brother from me, and that's the guy who is taking now the video. I really appreciate for letting me driving this very cool car. His name is Viorel. Maybe somehow in one day you're gonna see this guy in a video. Also, the car has all-wheel drive. I don't know if it's like a Quattro, which is coming from Audi, but I really know that this car is very good on snow, because of course we have a lot of horsepower, good transmission and all-wheel drive, which probably you're not going to have any problem, any issues driving this car on snow or on sand. It doesn't matter, gravel. This car is really cool. And Porsche, you know, brought another model, a new Panamera, which looks good too, but it doesn't have this engine anymore, and you know, it doesn't have the style of first Panamera, which was made in 2009. It's exactly this car was purchased in 2012, amount of $157,000, which probably only the speakers, the audio system, it cost the owner like 7 grand, 8 grand. I'm not like sure exactly, but I know it's around 6,500. I don't know if you can feel the music, the sound of this car, but it's amazing. So the sound system called the Burmester, which also you can find in the new Mercedes from 2015-16 in the AMGs. This is a really good company, and it's surround system music. So guys, what you can compare this car with, it's a Mercedes CLS, of course RS7, not like a regular, and the CLS, of course, it's a 63, because kindly you have to be close with horsepower. Also you can I don't know, from BMW, which is 4 doors, the sedan, that's a 6th series, that's the M6, and because this car has only four seats. So you should know about this car one thing, which is not really cool, is that the car uses a lot of gas, because of course it's a 4.8 liters. So on the city this car makes 15 mpg, and on a highway it takes 23 mpg, to drive on highway. Driving here on a boardwalk in Boston, which you can see the water, and I'm really enjoying to drive this car. You know, it has a air suspension, which is really soft. If it's a healthy suspension, of course. If you have problems with your suspension, it's gonna make a lot of noise and knock sound. So you really have to take care of your car, especially with air suspension. About maintenance, this car is a little bit expensive. So before purchasing this car, make sure you have a big wallet, and you can, you know, have a good mechanic also, because not everyone can start you know, fixing this car, because it's a little bit complicated. Don't forget about this car is a German car, and yeah, it's expensive. I truly believe this car it's not for everyone, because it's you know, very fast, it's expensive, fast, crazy, it's a brilliant, and there's a lot of people who buys just regular cars just to, you know, drive around and travel. This car is more for cars lovers, and this car is more for a person who really understand and love the cars and love especially Porsche, because it's a turbo, it's not a regular Porsche. So alright guys, here I'm gonna end up my video about this fantastic car, which I really enjoyed. I think if you have enough money to buy this car, you should do that, because this car worth their money. So that was mechanic mode. If you're first time on my channel, then give my channel a subscribe. If you like this video, then thumbs up, and see you next time.